The history of Norath. It is said that outside of space and time, an entity known only as the Nameless exists, and that this being created all there is and was and will be. It is also written in ancient texts that from his mind sprang not only the universe and its countless suns and worlds, but also a myriad of sentient, powerful, yet finite creatures whom one such as a man or elf or dwarf would call a god. In eons past came one of these gods upon the world of Norath, Vishan, crystalline dragon and ruler of the plane of sky. Vishan found the world pleasing and deposited her brood onto the frozen continent of Velius. With one swipe of her mighty claws, Vishan opened several great wounds upon the surface. Staking her claim to this promising new world, dragons then walked the land and flew the skies, powerful beings of great intellect, wisdom, and strength. Thus began the Age of Scale. In time, the other gods noticed Vishan's works, being often petty and jealous beings. They too came upon Norath, intent upon leaving their mark. Brel Ceralis was first, and from his plane of underfoot, a dark realm of vast caves and endless tunnels, he quietly created a magical portal to a cavern deep in the belly of Norath. Through this portal, the Duke of Underfoot seeded the depths of Norath with all manner of creatures. Brel then returned home, sealing his portal within a labyrinthine chamber of mystical living stone. And when the other gods came to Norath, Brel Ceralis approached each of them, and after some time, convinced them to meet as one to discuss the fate of the world. The Great Mother Tunar and Prexis, the Ocean Lord, were in attendance, and Ralos Zek, the Warlord, was also there, yet in mistrust kept his distance. Brel, carefully avoiding all queries as to the origins of his information, told of Vishan's discovery of the new and potentially powerful world, in which she had deposited her brood. Words befit the King of Thieves poured forth from Brel's lips. He proposed that they accept an alliance of sorts, to which all, save Ralos Zek, agreed. Ignorant of the fact that Brel had already released some of his creations into the underfoot of this new world, the planet that would be called Norath was divided up between these beings of power for the purpose of keeping the Worm Queen in check. Each would create a race of beings to watch over Norath and keep a vigilant eye on the schemes of dragonkind. Brel claimed the bowels of the planet and created the dwarves, stout and strong, deep beneath the mountains of Norath. In the abysmal depths of the ocean, Prexis left his children, the Kedge, hardy aquatic beings of great mental power and stamina. And on the surface of Norath did Tunar create the Elves, creatures of limitless grace and beauty. And Ralos Zek, the Giants, fierce and formidable beings, intent upon the defense of their lands. Thus began the Elder Age. It was inevitable that such energies involved in seeding planets with life would attract even more of the gods, and it was the elves who drew the unwanted attention of Inaruk, Prince of Hate. In a decrepit tower overlooking the dark, decaying alleys of the plane over which he ruled, Inaruk waited, stoking the fire of his hate, until it was a raging inferno. He cursed his fellow gods for not including him in their pact and vowed to make them regret such disrespect. From the halls of the elves' fair city, Takas his, the Prince of Hate snatched away the first elven king and queen. In his realm of pain and anger, he slowly tore them apart, physically and mentally, over the course of 300 years. He then gathered the quivering remnants of those beings of light and rebuilt them into his own dark, sadistic image, a twisted mockery of Tunar's noble children. In depositing the Tyr as Inaruk's dark elven creations would come to be called, back into the underfoot of Norath, the seeds of the Prince of Hate's final revenge were sown. And all of that, is from this book right here. It is the little insert that you get with Everquest in 1999 when you first got the game. It is full of all kinds of helpful tips, like how to chat and use H to hail, as well as lore. Plenty more lore in this book. In fact, it has 10 pages of lore, and I only gave you about 2 of them. If you'd like to see more videos like this, more lore, please let me know down in the comment section below, because this is something new for me and I haven't really tried it before. I did it with a couple shorts with the deities, but this is still pretty new. Let me know if you enjoyed it and I will work on that second one. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day.